Pamela and this is Pamela's Place, where I show you how to cook a healthy and quick meal. Today we're going to make French toast rounds. These are the rounds from the bread where we made the bromlet. So now we're going to show you how to make a couple of dishes out of these rounds. Don't be afraid, it's easy. So we're going to start with the French toast rounds. So we have the rounds, we have our eggs. I have like 3 to 4 eggs and I whisk them together. And we're going to add a couple of things to them. Also, before we get started with that, I have my grill going. If you don't have this kind of thing, you can use your skillet, whatever you have. So I'm going to start by putting a little cooking spray on it. So it'll be nice and hot and ready to go when we're ready to get to that point. So we're going to take some cinnamon. I have maybe like a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to put it in there. Then you can use any kind of extract that you like. Like right now I have rum. See there? We're going to give it a different taste. It's your dish. Make it like you if you like vanilla, whatever you like. Orange. And you can also put some orange zest in there. Oh, that sounds good too now. So now we're going to add a little bit of the rum extract. What the heck? Let's put it on. Let's give it a whirl here. Let's get it going. So we're going to mix all of this together. And I'm using an aluminum pan because we're recycling now. I'm going to recycle. I can recycle that. It's okay. All right, our mixture is together. So we're going to start by taking the rounds. And we don't want to soak them, but we want to make sure both sides are coated. So I'm going to take this pan over to the oven. I don't want to put too many because I don't want it to break up. So we're going to put it on. Hear the sizzle? Yes, you know it's hot enough. And it's going to take like 3 to 4 minutes maybe on each side, but you want to check it. You don't want it to get too hard. You want to make sure that the egg is cooked because we don't, salmonella or anything like that. We want it all to be cooked in. We're going to put one more. Let me put a nice even number. And we're going to let those cook. See, the egg on the outside is getting cooked. So you want to peek underneath. Oh, it's getting a nice golden color. Just want to peek. Don't want to disturb it. You want it to peek. So a couple of more minutes. And while that's going, I want to get a couple of things together. I'm going to put this to the side because we're going to make another dish out of those. I want to put this platter right here. We want to plate up a couple of things so when they come off that they'll be nice and ready to be plated and eaten. So we're just going to use some fruit. We want to make that nice and pretty right there. Now the reason I'm showing you the blueberries is because on the back of the stove I've made a blueberry syrup. I have some blueberries. I took like a half a cup of blueberries. I mixed a little sugar, a little water, a little lemon, and I put a little bit of maple syrup. So we made our own blueberry syrup that we'll put across. So the blueberries is representative of what you're going to put on the dish. Kind of give people, show them exactly what you're getting. So now it's time to flip. Oh, they're a nice golden brown. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes on each side. We're going to plate these up. I'm going to bring the plate over here to me. So we're going to start with the ones we put on the back. And they have a nice golden texture. I'm going to sit that right there. Now look how nice that looks. Look at the golden color. We're going to take from that, we're going to spread some of the blueberry sauce right across. I'm going to give you a little bit on the side here with the blueberries. Just a little dipping sauce on the side of it. Now I've done this great thing, and you can do it, or you can let your kids do it. This is a good way to keep them distracted. I made fresh whipped cream. I put an aluminum bowl in the freezer to let it get cold, and I also use just heavy whipping cream. I put a little powdered sugar in it to give it a little sweetness, and you just let them keep beating it and beating it and beating it until it gets frothy and nice, and you have your own whipped cream. We're just going to put a little dollop of it right there. We're going to put a little powdered sugar. And this then we want to make sure that they know there was cinnamon in there. So put a little cinnamon too. And this right here is French toast rounds. Along with the French toast rounds, we can also make a dessert, cinnamon toast rounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to butter the bread. This is brown sugar, cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. I put the nutmeg in just to bring out the flavors. Because we're going to, this dessert, I'm telling you, your children are going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to continue to make it. And we're only going to cook one side of the bread. So that's why we're only buttering the one side. So now that I have it in the pan, I want to make sure it's coated real well with the brown sugar mixture. And we're going to shake off the excess. We don't want it to be clumpy and glumpy. We want to make it really nice. We're going to add it to the hot pan. It's already hot from when we made the French toast rounds. It's only going to take a couple of minutes to cook on that one side. And then we're going to plate it up. It's not a really hard dish or a long dish. We're going to bring in a little small plate because we're going to plate it up with ice cream, a little whipped cream that I had from the other show. We're going to put a little fruit on it while that's going. We'll fruit it up and a little mint. This is just decoration, presentation. That's all we want to do. We want to make sure it looks nice, make the kids want to eat it, make your friends want to eat it. You know, a dish that you can really love to present. Get my ice cream. I've taken the ice cream out early because it was hard, so I wanted to loosen up a little bit. So that's why I had it sitting on the side. So we can probably bring that to the front. And we're going to put a scoop of it right in the middle. It's just like making a cookie. You know how you make the ice cream cookie? That's exactly what we're going to make, but our version of it with bread. And you're going to love it. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, now we have it done. So we have a nice, we're going to put this one on the bottom. You're not going to be able to see it, but look at those golden colors. It's going to go on the bottom. And we're going to put a scoop of vanilla ice cream right in the center. And you can smell it. If you can smell the cinnamon and the flavors coming up, I'll tell you it's a good thing. We're going to take one more dish. See how that's sitting up there? Really nice. Let's get some syrup. We're going to get a little syrup. We just take it and we want it to roll down the sides. Not a lot. Right there. And then we're going to top it with the fresh whipped cream that we made. And there you have it. Ice cream with the French toast rounds. I've made it at my place, and I hope you'll make it at yours. And you know what? This one, I'm going to taste myself. I can't wait. I want to try it. I want some ice cream. I want a little of the bread. Oh, it's nice. It's crunchy. Oh, I'm telling you, it's to die for. I hope you'll make it at your place.
For this week's complete recipe, go to www.showtowntv.com/Pam's Recipes.